keeps falling on the roof, like it knows the painful truth that some hearts leave without a sound and never turn around. Watched your love grow distant and slow, while I kept begging it to grow. You stopped reaching for my hand, and I stopped understanding. I kept believing every lie, that love could somehow still survive, while you were already halfway gone, and I was holding on. I saw the ending in your eyes, but I was too in love to say goodbye. I was the one who stayed when everything began to break. I was the one who fought for us when you had you just walked away. The pictures hanging on the wall still show a love that had it all. Two smiling hearts that couldn't see what we were going to be. I hear your name and lose my breath, like I'm reliving every step back to the night you closed the door and didn't love me anymore. I keep pretending I moved on, oh, but missing you still feels too strong. I was the one who stayed when everything began to break. I was the for us when you had already given up. I was the one who cared too much, the one still reaching for your touch. Now I'm left with all the pain, you just walked away. Do you ever think about those nights? Do you ever miss what felt so right? Or did you leave without a scar, while I'm still carrying ours? Because every memory remains like thunder running through my veins, and every part of me still knows I never wanted to let go. Stay, the one who never changed, the one who still believes in everything we used to be. I was the one who loved you most. Now I'm living with your ghost, and even after all this pain, I'd probably choose you again. The rain keeps falling on the roof, and I'm still here missing you. inside another empty room, another moon that shines for two. But I'm the only one awake, holding on to what we made. You used to call me late at night, just to tell me I'd be alright. Now the silence fills the line, and all that's left are memories of mine. I still know your favorite song, still know where your heart belongs. But somehow I don't know you now, or why you left without a sound. I keep looking through old photographs, trying to find where we lost what we had. You love me less, like a sunset that couldn't last, like a season passing by, leaving winter in my eyes. You love me less, then became a part of my past, and now every road I walk leads back to the love I couldn't get back. The coffee shop on 7th Street still keeps your shadow next to me. I sit alone beside the glass, watching strangers moving past. I tell myself you're doing fine, living somewhere under brighter skies, while I'm still here counting scars, talking to the stars. And every time I say your name, the ache comes back the same. You love me less, like a sunset that couldn't last, like a season passing by, leaving winter in my eyes. You love me less, then became a part of my past, and now every road I walk leads back to the love I couldn't get back. Maybe some hearts are passing trains, meant to leave but leave their pain. Maybe some souls just touch and go, leaving wounds that never close. But if I had one chance again, I'd still choose you in the end. Even knowing how it ends, I'd do it all again. You love me less, but your memory still lasts. Every tear, every scar still reminds me who you are. You love me less, and I'm still trapped inside our past. No matter how much time goes by, a part of me still wonders why. Another night, another empty room, still making space for you, still loving you, long after you stopped loving me. memories slipped away. The world kept turning like before, but I don't feel it anymore. I still remember your last look, the way your eyes avoided mine, like you had already left before you crossed the line. I wanted one more chance to fight, one more night to make it right. But some goodbyes are set in stone and leave you standing there alone. I never thought we'd end this way, with so much left we didn't say. That was the day my heart stopped smiling, the day the colors lost their shine, the day forever turned to silence, and your hand slipped out of mine. That was the day I lost the future I spent so long dreaming about. Now every night I hear your memory, and every light goes out. Your picture hangs beside the bed, like time forgot that you had left. I know I should take it down, but I'm not ready yet. I see your face in passing cars, I hear your voice in crowded bars, and every stranger in the rain somehow carries your name. I tell myself to let you go, but my heart never got the note. That was the day my heart stopped smiling, the day the colors lost their shine, the day forever turned to silence, and your hand slipped out of mine. That was the day I lost the future I spent so long dreaming about. Now every night I hear your memory, and every light goes out. Maybe one day I'll stop counting scars, stop searching for you in the stars. Maybe one day your name won't hurt like thunder underneath the dirt. But tonight you're still the prayer I whisper into empty air, the love I couldn't hold on to, the dream I never made come true. That was the day my heart stopped smiling, but the tears never learned to stop. Every memory keeps on falling, like rain that never drops. That was the day I lost my reason, the day my world broke into two. And after all these sleepless nights, I'm still in love with you. The sun came up like any day, but my heart never felt the same since you walked away. Since you walked away. Ooh. There's a picture on my wall that doesn't look like us at all. Two hearts smiling at the sky before we learned how to say goodbye. You used to call me every night just to hear if I was alright. Now my phone stays silent here, and silence is my biggest fear. I still know the sound of your laugh, the way you lean your head back, but every detail that I keep only makes it harder to sleep. I try to hold on to the past, but some things weren't built to last. I watched you become a memory right in front of me. One day you were my whole world, the next a faded melody. I watched you become somebody I don't even know anymore, and I'm still standing where you left me, looking at a closed door. The coffee's cold, the room is dark. Another night, another scar. I tell my friends I'm doing fine, but that's just another lie, because every song still sounds like you. Every sunset wears your hue, and every road I try to take leads me back to our mistakes. The hardest thing I've ever done was learning how to live with none. I watched you become a memory right in front of me. One day you were my whole world, the next a faded melody. I watched you become somebody I don't even know anymore, and I'm still standing where you left me, looking at a closed door. If I could go back one more time, I'd stay longer in your eyes. I'd hold your hand a little more before love became a war, because now all I have are traces, old photographs and empty spaces, 1,000 moments I replay that still won't bring you back today. I watched you become a memory, but you never stopped being everything to me. Every tear still falls the same, every heartbeat says your name. I watched you become the past while my love refused to pass, and even if the years move on, I'll still miss what we were. There's a picture on my wall, and sometimes I still talk to it like you can't hear me, like you never really lived. The night is quiet once again, just me and all these thoughts of when You used to be right here with me before love became a memory. I found your letter yesterday, hidden where I packed things away. The words were faded, but somehow they still feel stronger now. You wrote that we'd survive it all, that we'd never let each other fall. Funny how the things we swear can disappear into thin air. I keep searching through the past, trying to find where we didn't last. You were the last thing I held on to when everything else fell through. The last light shining in the dark, the last beat inside my heart. You were the last dream I believed before life took you away from me. And now I'm left with nothing new, just memories of you. The seasons changed, the years moved on, but somehow I'm still not that strong. I learned to smile when people ask how I've been since our collapse, but they don't see the midnight fights, the tears that fall when no one's around, or how your name still hits my chest like pain I never confessed. I thought I'd heal with passing time, but some wounds never leave your mind. You were the last thing I held on to when everything else fell through. The last light shining in the dark, the last beat inside my heart. You were the last dream I believed before life took you away from me. And now I'm left with nothing new, just memories of you. If love was meant to teach a lesson, then why am I still learning? Why does your shadow still follow me through every road and every city? Maybe some hearts never recover from losing that forever. Maybe some people leave behind a goodbye that outlives time. You were the last thing I held on to, and maybe I still do. Every night I hear your voice, even though it's not my choice. You were the last piece of my soul that made this broken world feel whole. And even now when I'm alone, you're the last thing I hold on to. The night is quiet once again, and somehow you're still here. And every memory and every tear and every song I write. Another midnight, another Another night, I'm barely getting by. The radio plays our favorite song, and suddenly the healing is gone. Everybody says the time will heal, but they don't know how this feels. They never saw the way you smiled, or how you made life worth the while. Now every morning starts the same. I wake up reaching for your name. Then reality comes crashing through, reminding me I lost you. I keep telling myself you're gone, but my heart keeps holding on. You're the person I miss the most, the one I needed close, the one who knew my every scar and loved me for who I was. You're the person I still need in every broken piece of me. And no matter how much time goes by, I still break down and cry. I walked by our old favorite place and saw a couple in our space, laughing like we used to do before I had to lose you. I wonder if you think of me when you're lying there trying to sleep, or if I become another page that you already turned away. Some nights I almost feel okay, then one small memory pulls me away. You're the person I miss the most, the one I needed close, the one who knew my every scar and loved me for who I was. You're the person I still need in every broken piece of me. And no matter how much time goes by, I still break down and cry. If I had one more chance to speak, I'd tell you what I couldn't keep, that losing you changed everything more than you'll ever know. Because after all the sleepless nights, after all the tears I've cried, there's only one truth left in me. I never stopped believing. You're the person I miss the most, the one my heart still chose, the one I see in every dream, the one who still means everything. You're the person I can't replace, no matter who takes your place. And even if we never meet again, I love you until the end. Another midnight, another lonely drive, still trying to find the person I miss the most. You. The room is dark, just me and this broken heart. I swore tonight I'd finally sleep, but your memory won't let me leave. I opened up our old messages, the ones I promised I'd forget. The jokes, the plans, the little things, the future hidden in between. You said you'd always be around, you said we'd never break down. Now those words feel like ghosts to me, living in a reality that used to be. I know I should delete them all, but they're the only place you still call. I read our old messages tonight, and every word still feels alive. Like you're sitting here with me, instead of being a memory. I read our old messages again, and fell apart like I did then. Because every I love you I find still breaks this heart of mine. I scroll through photos, stop and stare at two people without a care. We look so certain, so complete, standing on Forever Street. Now forever feels like a lie, just another word that died the moment you walked out that door and stopped loving me anymore. Some wounds don't heal, they just remain hidden underneath the pain. I read our old messages tonight, and every word still feels alive. Like you're sitting here with me, instead of being a memory. I read our old messages again, and fell apart like I did then. Because every I love you I find still breaks this heart of mine. Maybe one day I'll be strong enough to stop searching through our love, to stop reliving every page, trying to keep you from fading away. But tonight I'm still that man, holding on to what he can, a broken soul in the glow of a screen, chasing a life that could have been. I read our old messages tonight, and cried until the morning light. Every sentence, every line still feels like you are mine. I read our old messages once more, standing at a closed door. And though I know you're gone for good, my heart still reads them like it should. 2 a.m., the room is dark, your words still light up my heart. Even if they're all I have left, they're all I have left. Your number's still saved in my phone. though I know you're long gone. Some habits never really die, just like the tears I hide. I tell myself I'm moving on, but then another night comes along, and somehow I end up right here, missing you through another year. Your contact still has that old heart, the one you gave me from the start. I should erase it, I know it's true, but deleting it feels like losing you. I know you'll never call again, but I can't press that button yet. You're the number I can't delete, the goodbye I can't repeat, the name that still lights up my mind every single night. You're the number I can't erase, the memory I still chase, and no matter what I try to do, I still belong to you. I see your name and stop to stare, like maybe somehow you'll be there, like maybe this was all a dream and you'll come back to me again. But reality always wins, and reminds me how this ends, with empty rooms and lonely drives and tears I hide behind my eyes. I keep pretending I'm okay, but I still miss you every day. You're the number I can't delete, the goodbye I can't repeat, the name that still lights up my mind every single night. You're the number I can't erase, the memory I still chase, and no matter what I try to do, I still belong to you. Maybe one day I'll let you go, maybe one day my heart will know how to live without your ghost, without missing you the most. But tonight your name remains, running circles through my veins, a reminder of a love so true that I never wanted to lose. You're the number I can't delete, the wound beneath the beat, every memory stays alive, every tear survives. You're the number I still keep, the reason I don't sleep, and even if we never speak again, I love you until the end. Your number's still saved in my phone, somehow. So are you, in every heartbeat, in every lonely night, in every part of me. It's 3 a.m., the city sleeps, but your memory won't let me be. The screen lights up the empty room and reminds me I lost you too soon. I swore I'd stop 1,000 times, stop reading through the old replies, stop hoping for a text from you that I know will never come through. But every night I lose that fight, when loneliness meets midnight, and my heart starts believing things my mind knows won't happen again. I know you're gone, I know it's true, but hope still sounds a lot like you. I still check my phone, like you might call me when you're alone, like somehow you miss me too. Change their mind, no matter how hard you try. Your last message stays unread, not because I missed what you said, but because I'm scared it's really true. The final words I have from you, my friends will say heal, move on and find something real, but they don't know what it's like to lose the only heart you ever chose. And every notification sound still turns my whole world around. I still check my phone, like you might call me when you're alone, like somehow you'll miss me too. The way I still miss you. I still check my phone, even though I should have known. Some goodbyes don't change their mind, no matter how hard you try. Maybe someday I'll stop waiting, stop wishing, stop replaying the moment everything went wrong, the night you stopped holding on. But tonight I'm still that fool, breaking every healing rule, looking for your name in the dark, while carrying this broken heart. I still check my phone, though deep inside I know you're gone. Every vibration, every light still gives me hope tonight. I still check my phone for a love that's never coming home, and maybe that's the saddest truth. I'm still waiting just like the night you walked away. Funny how the smallest things can bring back yesterday. I remember every detail, the trembling in your voice, the way you couldn't look at me like leaving was your choice. I tried to find the words to say, something that would make you stay, but some hearts leave long before they ever reach the door. And now I'm left with memories playing on repeat. The last time you said my name sounded nothing like before. There was no forever in your voice like there used to be before. The last time you said my name was the moment I knew that I was still in love with you. And you were already gone. I still replay that final chord, every word, every pause, searching for a reason why we became a lost cause. Now your pictures gathering dust while I'm still gathering pieces of us, trying to rebuild a heart that fell apart in the dark. I wish I could forget that night, but it follows me through every day. The last time you said my name sounded nothing like before. There was no forever in your voice like there used to be before. The last time you said my name was the moment I knew that I was still in love with you. And you were already gone. Maybe one day I'll hear your name and it won't feel like a storm. Maybe one day these broken pieces will finally take a different form. But tonight, your goodbye still echoes through every room and every dream. And the hardest part of losing you is losing who I used to be. The last time you said my name still rings inside my head like a song that never ended, even after everything was said. The last time you said my name became the saddest sound I knew, because it was the last moment I still belong to you. I heard the rain against my window, and for a second I could hear your voice.